Yes, my guys, what's going on then? It's your boy NJ. Welcome to the NJ Show, the home of all your reaction videos. Hope you're all having a blessed day today. So, here's what I want from you. Head down below in the description. We got all the social medias covered. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And you see it right there up high in the sky. Go give it a follow then. Go say hello if you haven't already. Right, my guys, you requested this one. You want the best, you got the best. And as sure as hell, we never rest over here. We're doing this every day, non-stop, reacting to videos that I've never seen in my life before. So here's the next one. This is how much power does India have? Not a clue, not a Scooby-Doo. Let's find out and see, my guys. First time reaction, you guys want it, so let's make it happen. Like and subscribe as well. Hey, it just lets me know that you want more content like this on the show, and I will deliver as always. Right, my amigos? Let the countdown commence and expect the unexpected on 3, 2, 1. Let's react. I regret I have but one life to give my country. Give to my country. Uh-oh. Whoa. This is gonna be wild. We are gonna see what?
Having the second largest population in the world with a total of over 1.3 billion people. India also has the third largest military in the world in terms of active frontline personnel, behind China and the United States. But in terms of total military power, they come at number 4 on the world stage, following China, Russia, and the United States. Welcome back to another episode of FTD Facts, guys. My name is Leroy Kenton, and now we're diving into how much power does India actually have. If you missed our first episode in this series about how much power Russia has, you may want to check that out. The link to that is down below. And before we continue with this video, I just have to give a huge shout out and tons of credit to Instagram user Anindia_N_Sing_07. He sent me a ton of accurate information about India's military, their power, and just facts about India in general. So thank you so much. He's the official co-producer of this episode. In terms of available manpower, India has 616 million people. They have 1,325,000 active frontline personnel, as well as 2,143,000 active reserve personnel. Also, did you know that India's army is the world's largest standing voluntary army? But to support the soldiers on the floor, they gotta have amazing land systems. India has a total of 4,426 tanks. The number of armored vehicles is 6,704, as well as they have 292 multiple launch rocket systems on the ground. Now moving up way up there into the sky, the total number of aircrafts in India's military is 2,102. Their fighters and interceptors total at 676. They got 809 fixed-wing attack aircrafts ready to strike, as well as 666 helicopters. 666. Hope that's not a sign of bad luck or anything. But in terms of attack helicopters, they have only 16. Now coming back down into the waters now, let's talk about their navy. India's total naval strength is at 295. That includes 3 aircraft carriers, 11 destroyers, 15 submarines, 23 corvettes, 14 frigates, 139 coastal defense crafts, and their mine warfare is at 6. Now, in terms of India's finances that has to fund all of their military, well, their total defense budget stands at $53.5 billion. India currently is going through a huge military expansion, and India's defense minister says that India will need $233 billion.
What?
That's all to meet its arms and equipment requirements in 11 years. That number is calculated off of the Long-Term Integrated Perspective Plan, known as the LTIPP. So yeah, India's not afraid to spend that money.
No
and the budget
way.
just keeps on climbing. And this next fact is due to a lot of the budget that India is putting into their military. In late 2016, India had actually completed its nuclear triad by adding a strategic nuclear submarine known as the INS Arhant into its military. India has now become one of the only countries in the world to complete the nuclear triad. Now, if you're not familiar with that term, nuclear triad basically refers to a country's ability to launch nuclear warheads from the land, from the sky, and from the sea. Now, this is very crucial to India's second strike capability because India is dead set on having a no first use policy when it comes to nuclear attacks. And basically, second strike capability is a country's ability to strike back with nuclear weapons when they have first been hit with a nuclear attack. Since India's independence, they have participated in several wars, including 4 major wars with Pakistan and 1 with China. And through fights like this, India has gained a ton of combat experience. India's military has experience to fight in pretty much every type of terrain that is there, because in India, their terrain range from desert, high mountains, deltas, plateaus, valleys, tropical forests. Their combat personnel do regular training and exercises in these various types of terrain, so they know how to handle themselves if they gotta go up into the mountains. They know how to operate when it gets cold, and that gives them a great advantage when it comes to battle. Now, although India is not exactly part of any major military alliance, they do, however, have close military relationships with other major powers in the world. And those countries include Russia, Israel, Afghanistan, France, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and the United States. Now, although India's military towers in size compared to others, they do have their downfalls, and probably one of the most major flaws, and yeah, Pakistanis are gonna love this. India has focused on military force, however, they haven't centered their focus on military power, and I'll explain the difference. Basically, military force is acquiring any sort of weaponry, personnel, all of that stuff. But in terms of military power, India's defense services have very little understanding of how to use their own nuclear weapons. And one thing I want to point out is that even before Narendra Modi, the current Prime Minister of India, came into power in the year 2014, there was a theme of Make in India that was being pushed through the country. Of course, now Narendra Modi's team is enforcing this, and he's hoping that by the year 2020, 70% of India's military weapons will be made in-house. Now, this is because the massive portion of India...
I'm telling you right now, this is fascinating. Never seen this in my life. I had no idea how much power India truly have, and what a nation. Jesus Christ. I mean, just the sheer amount, just the sheer size of the army, of the power, of the actual human beings. You know, they are driven people. There's no way that I would want to go up against them. Not in a million years. I mean, gee, this is incredible stuff, man. The knowledge that this video is dropping is incredible stuff. I'm loving it. Guys, thank you so much for requesting it. I mean, if you want more stuff where, you know, if you want me to find out more about this, about India's power, India's military might, let me know. If there's more videos like this out there, request it down below in the comments, and yes, we'll get it back on the NJ show, no doubt. Or if there's other stuff, like we can check out different cities in India, the culture, the food, I don't care. It doesn't have to be just music, you know? It could be just, as long as the criteria is, as long as the video is absolutely insane, it's going to blow my mind, just like this one. Like, the facts, spitting these facts off, this dude, it's blowing my mind. You can't comprehend how huge and gigantic India have as a powerful nation, isn't it? They're in the top 5 easily in the world. Love it, my guys, love it. If you're loving it too, like and subscribe, get involved. Right, let's go.
Military weapons are not actually made in India. It's kind of ironic because I thought everything was made in India or China. So yeah, that's a big thing. India imports a lot of their weapons from other major countries. So they do lack that central core of military power, because if anything happens and they gotta cut ties with some of these countries that imports weapons, India will be left hanging. There's also been several attacks on Indian military bases in the past several years that should have really been avoided, or at least minimized. But these downfalls happen because of the chain of command, as well as how intelligence inputs were responded to. But in order to improve these holes in India's defense, there are some long-term plans that have been established, including smart fencing for military installations, better equipment for their forces, as well as developing a specialized force to defend their bases. Now, as the country of India continues to grow in population dramatically every single year, billions of dollars are continually spent on military expansion, as well as India's initiatives to have their weapons made in-house. But in the long term, it will serve as a benefit benefit for the country, although they will have to spend more on their own technology and developments. But India doesn't look like they're scared to spend money when it comes to military expansion. So really, who knows how big they'll grow in the next 10, 20 years. That concludes this episode on India's military power. And don't miss our first episode on Russia's military power. A lot of you guys loved that one, so also let me know down below what other country do you want us to document their military power. And we'll definitely work on a video as soon as possible. I wish we had billions of dollars in the FTD Facts budget. We'll be producing so many videos. Well, since we are talking about budget, we have set up a Patreon page where you can support us. Yeah, these videos take a lot of time and research, as well as because of our subject matter, a lot of times YouTube takes away monetization. So we're pretty much making a lot of these videos for free. That's why we ask for your help through our Patreon page, and anyone that becomes a patron is gonna receive a reward. Full rewards that you'll receive are on our Patreon page. The link to that is down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for all your support. We'll see you in another video.
We gotta do another one, guys. Faux show. There we go. FTD Facts. Shout out to them. Yeah. If you want more, I know you do. I know you want more where that came from. So make it happen then, guys. Make it happen indeed. That was then, how much power does India have? Quite a lot, I would say, after watching that. Quite a fucking lot. I'm not going to lie. Jesus Christ. Like I said, we've got to get more video. I got to know more about this faux show. I got to know more about the culture, the food. We could do sports, you know. I know you guys love cricket, so we can get on to that. We can do videos from there. We can react to that. We can do anything. I don't care. Whatever it is, as long as it blows my mind. Get your requests down below in the comments, and yes, we'll get it on the NJ Show, or DM me on the socials, whatever is easiest for you. So let's do it. Let's wrap it up and get straight into the next reaction video. It's going to go off, man. Trust me, you do not want to miss it. So let's rendezvous right back here. Same time, same place, same channel. You know who I am? Of course you do. I'm your boy NJ. You've been on the NJ Show. You know what time it is. It's time to go. But we will see you very soon. Next reaction video. It's going to go off. It's going to be brilliant, man. You do trust me. We'll see you there, guys. Later.